What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 6 as Sycthia in this TSL world map with the historic spawn dates mod. These titles, they don't get any easier. They're always extra difficult. But here we go. We're making some progress. I think last episode was good. We reconquered our own city. Well, not reconquered, right? The game took it off us to give it to the Ottomans. It's what it does when these new civs spawn in and someone's already taken their land. It's an interesting feature because obviously when I originally used the Civ 5 version of this mod, some of the civs, like a Germany for example, I think, and because it considered Germany to be like 1800s, I guess, obviously people might have different definitions of when certain civs spawn, and when exactly they were first around, and obviously it's fully up to the mod maker at that point. But yeah, there was, I think it was Germany, the US may have been the same, where they just spawn. The Netherlands, another one, they spawn in kind of too late, right, and someone's already taken all their space and all their stuff. But in this mod, for Civ 6, there's an option. I think it's at least an option. Maybe I think you can turn it off. But each Civ has like a loyalty zone around where their capital should be, and they are like guaranteed to spawn in that place. And you know, if there's a city already there, it instantly converts into their capital. And the way the game phrased it to make it quite interesting, and I really like this sort of definition, was that it would be like a civil war, right? Like the country's split in half, and this is the new part of it. And we obviously saw that quite a bit. Greece had all of Anatolia and stuff fairly early on, and spread it with Phoenicia, I believe, sort of split it. Or maybe it was the Sumer or Arabia, or someone was still around. I can't remember exactly now, but yeah. And the Ottomans popped up. Byzantium then also popped up, so they've divided that pretty well. And we did just lose a unit, which was a bit frustrating. And I thought something else happened that looked pretty serious, but it seems like we've gotten away with it. So we'll move on. There is a lot of Ottoman units, but we did just peace out with them. So we should be alright for now. So there we go. And we're starting to make some progress. Our borders are starting to connect. We might need to hop into a war with Russia. They do like us, which is a bit harsh. But if I did... do we throw in the denouncements? Let's denounce them, just in case we have to. I might have to kill this settler before it settles. That's all I'm thinking. No, don't build a mine there. Phew, finally. Normally, whenever I have a potential misclick, it happens. We never get away. I nearly clicked the mine here. I wanted it here. Oh, we already have one here. Never mind. Oh, oops. Never mind. Fair enough. Right, Russia is going to offer me that. I'm going to refuse that. I'm sorry, dude. No trade offers are going to save you here. I think there is still a space they could, in theory, settle. Also, how do their borders grow so aggressively in this one direction in the last, like, 2 turns? What is this? What the heck? They just got like 5 turns, 5 tiles. Well, on that note, we need to very quickly act and buy this one, or things would get very messy. But yeah, look at this. What the heck? I don't know if they built a district and got a culture bot. Oh no, this city is brand new. Oh, that's what it is. I don't know why they got all of this stuff. Is that a Russian thing? I have no idea, but yeah, this city just appeared out of nowhere. That's what it is. I was getting confused. I was like, there's no city. I think maybe they'd settled here and it hadn't spawned in. It broke or something, but no, it must be... Yeah, they just settled right there. So that's okay. And that skirmisher died straight away, so that's not... Okay, we could go for a mine here, in theory. There's also crab down there, which could be a good one to go for. There's plenty of things. They did sadly steal away the other Nita source, which is frustrating. But it happens. That is the game. That's how it works. So we'll live with it. Alright, we've only got one choice here, so this is easy. We'll go for guilds. And I do want to switch my government, I believe, to monarchy. Boom. So that cost us an economic policy. I can't remember which one we had in. I think it was the production to builders, and I never ended up... Oh no, it was serfdom. It was this one. That is quite nice. Oh, I can put that back here. I can put this here, because like, we're not going to get any of the wild cards. In fact, I can probably ditch the great scientist points too. Because on these TSL games, it's just so hard to get great people, even if you really go for one of them. There's so many civs, right? And it's just, yeah. I think the best thing for us to do is just focus on other things. Is there another good diplomatic one we can just throw in? I mean, we may as well go for this one. It's not going to make much of a difference, but eventually something else will come. I think the continents are correct. I think I just lost all the changes I just made, but never mind. Yeah, so this is technically Europe. Okay, maybe it's a bit exaggerating Europe here, but that's definitely, I wouldn't call this Europe. I would normally say I think the line is considered these mountains, and it obviously comes around here is Asia, and then like along the Caspian Sea's eastern coast, and then on the bottom, and then down to here. Like that's where I would define. I mean, this part is perfect, right? I mean, I'm not sure I'd say this is Africa either. This is still Asia. I guess the Middle East could probably be its own continent. Like there's a few areas that could probably be divided up, right? I think you could divide up Europe probably in some parts. I mean, I guess the problem is we don't have a name, right? It would just be Eastern and Western Europe. That's not so interesting. But you could probably, there are some areas that would make sense to separate even further in terms of continents where they stick out. The Middle East is probably the obvious one, like the Arabian Peninsula area. I think that's a bit of a stretch saying it's like part of Asia. I don't know. Is it like a landmass? Because it is its own like pointy out thing. It could easily be its own thing, and it's huge still. And then, I mean, India is another one, right? It's quite pointy. I don't know. India just looks like that, isn't it? But it is a subcontinent, so it's halfway there already. Those are like the two most obvious places that you could like give their own sort of status, I guess, in my opinion, anyway. And where is this? And this is this city, which is getting really good. Which is nice to see. And I did say we want to get... Okay, never mind. This is not this city. It's this one. I did say we want at least one theatre square so we can get some culture in. So I'll do that now while we have a chance to get it in like 3 turns. We'll get another monument. Like I said, I'm trying to get some culture at least. We've been very science heavy. Right, so we got production to units. We can go for the other type of units as well and just have really good production. I do want to build more units, so I think that's a good idea. We're going to throw away these great scientist points. Not on your original continent. I think all of our cities were in the game's definition of Europe. But the others won't make an impact, so there's no city-states, we don't need envoys, we'll stick with that. And we'll throw in 2 more economic policies, probably the builders gaining 2 actions. And is there a production towards builders? No, that's gone now. The settler one is still there, but I guess we just take the 2 gold. It's only going to give us 8 gold per turn, but we'll take that. Boom, there we go, lovely. And it might put us number 1? No, we're 4th now. We're trying. We're doing okay, I think. Everyone around us is in a bit of a mess too, so we should be okay for now. Even with Russia like settling that city, they're still sort of limited to the 4 they have. I don't think they'll get any more. And we're pretty big at this point. I think 7 cities is not bad at all. I know 2 of them are kind of throwaways, right? 3 of them really at this point. This one and this one. And no, we don't want an emergency. Thank you. It probably will pass because there's just so many. We'll see. It depends who wants to fight us. If anyone wants to fight us, who's feeling brave. It was my own city, that's the worst part. But it did fail. We've held on to it. Yeah, that was my own city, so I felt that's a bit harsh. This city as well is not really doing too much yet. And then these 2, really not great. But they are going to slowly improve. Okay, well, we're being ravaged. I need more builders to... Gonna need even more now. Luckily, it doesn't use build charge to fix stuff, so that's at least something we can remedy all these tiles first with a quick builder. But yeah, we want to improve. I think we've spent some time improving these western cities with the builder, so we want to work on these ones too. There is just a mega religion battle. China's here, Mongolia's here. Mongolia is Eastern Orthodoxy. I thought that was somebody else. But there you go. India, China, and Mongolia converting us. With Hinduism, someone else is bringing... Oh, Persia as well. I think, Persia with Zoroastrianism. So there's 4 religions just fighting it out right now in our territory. It's absolutely hectic. I can see at least... Hang on, so we got Eastern Orthodoxy here in Mykop and Neapolis. Our capital is following our pantheon, for now at least, luckily. We got Buddhism, which is, I believe, China's religion in this eastern city. Then we got Hinduism in the southern 2 cities. And then we have, I don't even know where Taoism has come from. That isn't Persia or Mongolia, who currently don't have any of our cities. So I'm not sure who's Taoism. Maybe Poland or someone in Europe. Maybe Byzantium or Poland or somebody. But there you go. So Mongolia doesn't even have any cities converted at the moment. And neither does Persia. So this is a real religious dogfight. I did put down the crab thing. Okay, that's fine. I was a bit concerned that I just left before even doing it. Any other units? I've got a bit of money, so let's see. Let's upgrade this to a bombard. We currently do not have enough niter. That's alright. I'm forgetting that the turns aren't particularly quick at the moment. We could get a settler in 5. I don't really want that. The horse archers, problem is they're not very good anymore. Like, I know we get 2, but they're pretty terrible. Like, a skirmisher one-shotted it, so they're pretty rubbish. So I think just going for some more catapults would not be a bad idea. Just as, for going forward for sieges and stuff. And then I'm going to grab a builder quickly in this city. In fact, let's get a builder quickly. I'm sure we're safe for a few turns. Just to quickly get a builder in 4 turns. 2 builders, which will get 2 extra charges. I think That'll be all right. Obviously, if I buy one, then in Neapolis as well, that one will have like 8, same ridiculous charges with Liang, given a little bonus as well. I think 7 maybe, 2 from, yeah. They normally get 3 or 4. I don't know. We get some good trade routes here. 1 to Constantinople, 22.8 gold, 2 science, 1 culture, and 1 faith. That sounds like a great deal for us. And yeah, let's get a farm here. Let's get the city. Oh, and fertile land. I was going to say there's no volcanoes here, but it must be, yeah, flooding must have occurred at some point. And we did finally get a duplicate luxury. We've got another olive tile here. So there we go. That's pretty nice. We will make the most of that. Right, wasn't it? Oh, there's still religious battles going on. It is hectic. Craziness fight for dominate. There's so many of them with religions that are close to each other as well. That's kind of influencing this. I don't know. Here you see there's 12 religions. Zoroastrianism is in Persia. Taoism, unmet player in 31 cities. That's much more popular. Buddhism in 17 from China. India with Hinduism in 25. Islam, not so popular. Only 1 city for them. Eastern Orthodoxy from Mongolia, 19 cities. Holy cities actually in China. So China managed to found 2 religions. That's absurd. Or maybe Mongolia just founded Eastern Orthodoxy after they'd conquered that city. I'm not sure, but either way, that's... If China founded one and then lost... I don't think you can do that. But either way, in their cities too, because Handan, I think, was initially... It might be this China's capital, I'm not sure. Germany, with Aachen and Catholicism not doing so well. Judaism for Phoenicia, I didn't even know. There you go, but that's not doing too great either. Unmet player with Confucianism, not doing too great. I mean, I don't know what religions there are in the New World. Probably like none. Protestantism is in 0 cities. Shinto is in 12 in Norway. Yeah, so Europe and Asia have almost all the religions. There's only like 3 here that I don't know the location of. And Sikhism had 8 there. But yeah, there's only like 3 or 4 we didn't know. And that's got to cover like all of Africa, North and South America. So that's pretty ridiculous. But there we go. See a massive hit there for Hinduism and a boost for Eastern Orthodox. They are just tearing each other apart right now. Which is at least good, right? I mean, it doesn't cost production to build these units. It doesn't matter too much. But the fact they're focusing on faith maybe means they're a bit less focused on other things that we might be more interested in. So that's at least something. What do you need? I mean, a campus could be good here. We got, yeah, next to the mountains. There we go. Perfect. And in this city, I thought I told you to build the workshop. I don't know why it stopped exactly, but we'll go back on that and quickly grab a builder, which will have how many charges? 6 again. Oh, so I must have got that wrong. These ones are probably going to have 4 or 5. We'll see. They're going to get +2 from serfdom. So I think builders initially get 3, right? And then if you're China, you get an extra 1, and then serfdom gives you 2, and then Liang could give you 1, right? If it's in that city. So okay, so yeah, that's how the top ones have got 6. So I assume we're going to have 5 in the others. Here we go. We'll straight away get a pasture. I just want to improve our yields all across the board, really. Boom. There we go. We should be able to get a monopoly on that tile now. I believe that game mode's turned on. I might be wrong, but I think it is. And yeah, how many builders? You've got 4. Yeah, so they could get 5. So there we go. I knew I got something slightly right in the end. Petra could be useful. I mean, we've got a few desert tiles now. Problem is, it's for this city, right? And it's only going to be built... I mean, this city's the only one that could even think about building it in 20 turns. I don't even know which tile that is. You know, it might not... Okay, this one's not too bad, but I don't think these ones get the bonus. So it's actually worth 0, right? That is the only desert tile that it actually affects, and it's desert floodplains. So it might not even be too useful, I'm afraid. But we are going to quickly go ahead and grab... I would say grab this bombard, but I've got a unit that is already really good that I can upgrade. Where's the catapult? I can just do this, right? And then it's level 3 already. So that's pretty good. That did cost not too much money, actually. Oh no, we're making 80 per turn, so it was a bit higher. And we'll grab another catapult, and the aim will be to upgrade them to 3 bombards once we eventually have enough niter. But we only have 1 mine, so it is going to be a limited resource for these early stages. And before I use up all these builders, I do need to make sure... Okay, Poland just became friends with us. That's good. They're doing really well. Let's get that. But yeah, we do need to repair a lot of these tiles. The sandstorm, it looks like it wasn't as bad as it seemed when it was passing over. It seems like we've gotten away with some of that not being too bad. What is this? Need more housing. Pledge fulfilled. Where needs more... This city needs more housing. How the heck did you run out of housing in the middle of the desert? Fair enough. Oh, I see a terracotta army being... Is that... Yeah, that's the terracotta army being built in Phoenicia. might be worth letting them have that, and then obviously we can maybe try conquer them afterwards. That could be a good move. I'm not sure. I think next episode, this episode, and maybe one more, although that is a whole week at that point of videos, is going to be focused on rebuild. Let's rebuild Sycthia. I'm glad people are enjoying these videos. They seem to be picking up a good amount of views. Seems like people are interested. Obviously, it's a little bit shorter. I think it's something you can easily catch up with, keep on top of. So that is something I've noticed. Right. We could probably ignore this, like, completely. I mean, we don't have a religion, so we don't need any of these. Okay, then. Alright, governor title. Oh, what have we got for Liang here? Oh, she's nearly done. Oh, we'll leave that as it is. Here we could get the great people points. Again, we don't really need. We can go for a different one then. Rainer's always a good one, so we will go with Rainer. And where are we going to put her? Buying tiles is cheaper. I don't know where we're going to need to buy some tiles. Is there anywhere with like a luxury that's just right on the edge? Not really, but obviously we're in this for the later abilities. Pingala's here. I guess we'll probably go with this city. Piziric is our second city, so there we go. Boom. But that will be it for today's episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.